Good Saturday morning, YouTube. Last night it snowed again. This is our third snow in a week, but it's not that much. It's just a little bit. Going and fix some breakfast and get dressed and get over to the shop and clean it away from the doors so it don't melt and run in under the doors at the shop. So just thought I'd do a little quick intro to today's video, or trying to finish up today's video. But like I've said before, sure is pretty. I like it. Well, I'm gonna get in there and get breakfast and get ready and get over to the shop, so we'll see you soon. All right, we made it to the shop. Sure is pretty, but the grass in the back that we cut for hay is a little deep, so you can't see all the snow. But the plans for the day, got a little bit of firewood left on the rack I need to put inside. You can see a rabbit's been running around the shop this morning or last night. Also too, my rock came Wednesday, but before I could get out here and get it with the 140, the snow came. So I've got to grade my driveway once the snow is gone. So, but today's plan is get the rest of the firewood in the shop, and we are going to start on the Super C because I'm at a standstill waiting on parts for the Allis-Chalmers. So let's get the Super C up and running today. So stay tuned for that. Once I get started, I'll come back and let you see where we are when we begin and where we are when we end. Stay tuned. All right, here it is. It's around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Had a little problem with the 140 the other day, running a little rough. Found some trash in the fuel bowl. I'm sure it's made its way to the carburetor. So I'll take that off and clean that and get that going, but that's a video for another time. Today we are going to focus on the Super C. I've got a battery for it. I've got the cables and connectors to make up new battery cables. And I've got stuff to, new connectors and wiring to redo the inside of the electrical box. And that's it. So I'm gonna pause here, but the most important thing is, I've got my sun drop, so I'm ready to get started. So we're gonna pause the video here and get started. And once I'm done, we'll come back and I'll go over everything that was accomplished today. So thanks for tuning in and stay tuned for the end of the video. All right, here we are. I'll give you a little heads up before I run home and eat supper and come back and finish up. I've got all my connections made in the box. Looks somewhat neat, not as neat as I'd like it, but I figure the easiest way to make it look even neater is I'd have to pull the touch control off, and I'm not getting into that tonight. So, got the alternator wire coming, already run from the alternator to here. I got to hook it to the battery. I got my wire here going from the battery to the ammeter. Everything inside is wired. My lights are wired. Everything coming out of the box. We'll walk around here and look. Wire here going from the start switch to the starter and to the coil, and then I've got from the coil to the distributor. So that's it for right now. It's taking me a little bit longer. I wanted to make sure everything is somewhat neat and double check everything as I go. But that's it for now. When I come back after supper, I've got to raise the gas tank up so I can get the battery and battery box in. It doesn't look bad. The red doesn't match, but right now, like I said, I want to use the tractor. I'm not interested in restoring it at this time. So we're going to pause again here, go home and eat supper, and come back and finish up the tractor. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you soon. All right, welcome back. Thank you for sticking the video out, and welcome to the channel to all my new subscribers, which I forgot to say earlier. I apologize for that. I am done with the Super C for tonight. Battery box is in, batteries in, all the connections are made. I do have one little issue. The belt squeals a little bit, and I think the bracket right here is over bent, because you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it looks like the alternator is pushed that way some. So we'll try and get that squared away, but it is alive, which is a good thing. Low beam, high beam. So like I said, if the belt won't squealing, I'd fire it up and we'll let you hear it run. It fires right up. I'm very happy. So where we're at with the Super C is we still have to do an oil change on it. I got new upper and lower radiator hoses. When I drained it, the antifreeze was kind of brown looking, so I'm gonna flush the system before I put the new hoses and the new thermostat in there so that everything goes back brand new. And I believe, oh yeah, I got a new touch control temperature gauge that has to be put on. And I'm going to get rid of this setup and put a new oil pressure gauge in there so I can see it. This just isn't working. The original one was painted over red, and how you can see this one is beyond me. So that's it for the Super C. I've got a little bit left to do. I've got to make up a parts list for the Allis-Chalmers. I have a couple more pieces to order, and then I'm done with it. But I've got hoses over here. I'll probably put those on before I go home tonight, or not, but we'll see. Because I've been over here about 9 hours, something. I'm kind of tired. But, well, that's it. Like I said, I am done with the Super C. I decided to take a break from the Allis-Chalmers. I've been on it non-stop for a long time, and I got tired of seeing the farm all sitting there. So now the Super C is alive, and I'm ready to use it. As soon as I get the other little odds and ends done, it will be out there turning the garden, getting ready for spring. So that's it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome again to all the new subscribers to the channel, and we'll see you on the next video.